I'm back. Okay, so we're going to be talking about why this dualistic thinking about higher and lower self or greater good or evil, good and evil has to be put on pause while you're trying to evolve consciously. Okay? A lot of people are trying to take duality beyond a certain dimension of consciousness where it's not going to be beneficial to you, okay? You're not going to reach that level of consciousness if you're trying to continue to think and vibrate on dualistic ideas, such as higher and lower, or good and evil. And this video is because a lot of people get confused in their path or their cause or their purpose in life, and they think they're supposed to choose which side, which way, and what to kind of represent. And the funny thing is, you don't have to choose at all. Choosing only divides you. Choosing only limits you. Working for only one cause and one direction only limits you. Okay? Let's think about it like money. Okay? For example, if you only have one way to make money or create money, you're limited in how much you can earn. If you have several ways to get what you want, then it's less limiting, right? So when I talk about higher and lower or good and bad or dual thinking, it's a lot of people are easier to control if they have a cause, okay? Why? Because a lot of people who are above that type of thinking can use that against those type of people to get exactly what they want out of it. Okay, so it's kind of like you become a chess piece on a board. Now, energetically, no matter how high you vibrate or how positive you are, if you're still ruled by a cause or a dualistic purpose, you are still a piece on the chessboard. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if you have a certain thing that you would die for or only agree to, this is my cause, I can't do that other thing, then you're easily controlled by those who have the knowledge to use your cause or to use whatever your path is or to use whatever this limitation is to get what they want out of it. Okay? So for example, if I know this group of people over here is for a righteous good cause, all I have to do to stir up that group and get them unfocused and get all their money is to put a big scare of some sort on their cause. If I want them to invest more in something else over here. So for example, if I just started a water company for bottled water, if I have a land development, or if I have a bunch of real estate that I need to sell, or if I have a bunch of overstock groceries in one of my grocery stores, or if I have something that I need to sell and get rid of, I put a false scare out to a certain group so that my profits increase when they run to buy the product. That is the solution to the fear. Okay? So doing this gives me money or puts money in my pocket because of the fear of this cause being, destroyed or being targeted or, or being abused in some way. So because you're for a righteous cause, because you're for any type of cause, I know who to target, how to target it, and what exactly it's going to lead to as far as making a profit off of you. Okay. If you don't have a cause, I can't target you. You know what I'm saying? I can't target. I don't know how to get what you have. If I'm a parasite and you're a host, I can't tell if you're a host or a parasite or just a visitor, someone walking by. I can't tell what you are, so I can't target you. You know what I'm saying? What if you don't fall for the propaganda? What if you don't fall for my tricks? So what I'm trying to say is, no matter what magical path you're on, no matter what spiritual path you're on, no matter what type of spells you do and what type of spells you don't do not get caught up in a label or a cause or a direction or whatever, because a lot of people feel like, oh, you're into dark energy, so you're only, no one really targets people that aren't for good causes. And I'm not saying my cause isn't good. It's just something that I try to educate people on. But if you notice, I don't have a cause. On my other channel, I'm just trying to help people better their lives. That's not really my cause, because at the end of the day, I could switch and do something else and not really bat an eye. But if you're passionate about something, if you're pouring yourself into something, if you're doing something so intense, people target you. And they draw off of that energy, off of that fear, and they make money off of it. Okay? A lot of people do this to get money. Think about it. Whenever people start talking about, oh, crisis, oh, famine is coming, oh, you better get some land and stuff like that. What happens? People go and buy a bunch of crap and get the economy right back up. Businesses start booming again, stock markets go up, and nothing ever happens. Why? Because that is the advantage that a lot of people have over followers and people that have a cause. We see a lot of people that will run this way if you put something here to threaten that cause. And people run this way if you put something here that's going to scare them, thinking they're going to be targeted because of their cause or because of, what they're representing or their group or whatever. My thing is, be unrecognizable. They don't know what your cause is. They can't target you. Be your own master. Okay, parasites can't really thrive. When I say parasites, I mean people that make money off of you and sit back and do nothing. People that push buttons and make money off of you, okay, because of your cause. Now, not being dualistic, not having a good or bad cause, not thinking this is good or this is bad, but just saying, well, it's free will. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway. I'm just going to keep living my life as I choose and doing what I want. And I'm not going to worry about the other stuff, because that's just propaganda for certain people to make money off of others that are for a cause. Okay? Every time you have a rally, a marching, the police make more money, the city makes more money, beverage stands make more money, the economy makes more money. Your cause is fueling the exact thing that you're protesting against. And the funny part is, you don't even know. And that's why I say, don't ever stand for, if you're going to have an opinion in your mind. If you're going to do something about something, put your money where your mouth is. If you want to change things, get into the position where you can. Don't just sit there and talk about it. Don't sit there and be scared and, throw your money into the cause that's being targeted on purpose so that people throw money into the cause, and the cause is being falsely pushed this way and that way in order to manipulate the people, the followers of the cause, to spend their money. Okay? So make sure you're not a target. Okay? Nothing can make me go out and do certain things no matter what people say. Why? Because I know deep down inside that ever since my grandmother, my great grandmother was a child, there might have been one time, and they will not repeat this type of history because they learned their lesson. There's only been one time where people were literally, and I would say the Great Depression, where people were literally hungry. And we, as advanced humans with all this technology, should know better than to ever believe that people would mess with the economy to a point where it would go broke or it would endanger, America's economy. So that's the one thing that keeps everything going. That's the one motivation that keeps everything afloat. Everything is corporate owned anyway. So what I'm trying to say is, don't buy into all this propaganda. It is a way to get you to invest in other things so that other people profit off of you. You know what I'm saying? So if I was a business owner that say, okay, well, how can I make some extra money today? Let me put a scare on this. Let me put like some false information out. Let me scare a bunch of people so that they come buy these products and, from my store. So they come buy all this bottled water and, canned goods and, such and such from my chain of grocery store or my brand of products, my brand of food, my brand of this or my brand of that. Or let me have people invest in gold so that I can sell this gold, or let me have people scared to invest money so that, this and that. So I can create the type of change I want in the economy to benefit me somehow, some way. Let me put this false information out that I can't prove, that hasn't happened yet, that may probably never happen. Let me put that out there just in case, because you can't ever say it won't happen, but the chances are very slim. So let me put that out there so that I can make a lot of money. Okay? It's the same thing as the church saying if you don't do A, B, C, and D, you're going to go to hell. It's the same thing. And that's why people depend on higher and lower self-thinkers for the greater good. I'm a light worker. I'm only going to work for this. I'm only working for God. I'm working for this organization, this group of people. Because when they target a large group or a group that is for a cause, they can get a large amount of money. You can't target individual people and get a lot of money. You need a group. Okay? So make sure if you're following anybody, it is yourself. And if you believe anyone, keep it to yourself. If you believe that you need a stash just in case emergency, great. Every time hurricane season comes, okay, we got prepared stuff. But you don't live your life in fear, okay? If you live your life in fear, that's propaganda. So if I were someone that didn't want to be targeted, I wouldn't follow anyone. I wouldn't be part of any cause. I would be to myself because I could not individually be targeted because of my beliefs or my morals or whatever. I couldn't be targeted. And therefore, I won't be persuaded to give money away to a cause or due to fear or whatever. I'm keeping my money and I'm going to keep investing. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. Why? Because while everyone's running scared, people are getting in when those other people are pulling out. You see? So if you're smart, you follow yourself. You don't follow other people. You follow your intuition. Because let me tell you, if I wanted a bunch of followers to hang on to my every word so that I could increase, my net worth, I could do that. I think I could. But I'd rather you Think for yourself. Use your own brain, you know. If you want advice, great. I'm here. I do consultations for advice. If you want guidance, great. I'm here for guidance. But I will never tell you that you need to be afraid of something. And I will never tell you that you need to fear anything, because I don't believe in that. I go by universal law, and all is mental. Okay? So if you're teaching universal law and fear at the same time, that's an oxymoron. So I can't do that. I'm just going to say, use your mind, figure out the easiest and best way to do things, and don't be a part of a group that can easily be persuaded because the cause that you are a part of. Okay? I can't be easily persuaded. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Christian. I don't have no religious views. I'm not anything. I can't be targeted. The only thing they can target me on is being a female, and that's probably about it. But that's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And still, I can also see it from a different perspective as well. Okay, you're going to do what to women? Okay, whatever. Shh. Women outnumber men. They ain't gonna let you do nothing. Okay. So I don't take those type of things seriously. Never have, never will, and nothing ever has happened. You know, I've had people asking me about all this currency and this stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, real estate's good. Invest in that. You know, be smart. If keep doing what you need to do. Don't listen to everyone. Not everyone is your friend. Not everyone is on your side. Not everyone has your best interest. You have your best interest. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to someone who's not out to be a parasite upon what you have, or they're not using your fear against you or something like that. Why? Because it don't make sense. You know, I can come up and tell you the world's going to end and, you know, soon, and y'all better be prepared. And y'all will go run and do stuff. Y'all really would. Oh, Ashira thinks the world is going to end. You know, y'all might do it and then feel silly for it later. Or y'all might just do it just in case because y'all have followed me so long. But I'm not ever going to tell you that. Your world ends when you die. Okay? That's it. Okay, if you die tomorrow, your world ends. Create another one. Okay? So, please believe that, oh no, hold on. Oh, okay. I was plugging up my laptop. Please believe that, you know, we can't get rid of a lot of things. We can't get rid of the working class. We can't get rid of certain types of workers that we need for society to go on. No one is really going to be targeted unless money needs to be made off of a particular group. That's it. Okay? It's like a game of chess. And the person is playing both sides of the board. They're controlling both sides of the board. Okay? They're playing alone and they're controlling both sides of the board with fear. Okay? So please, y'all, be smart. Use your brain. Use your consciousness, your elevated consciousness. Use your broadened consciousness to feel when something is targeting you, okay? And a lot of people have been inboxing me, asking me, do you think something bad is about to happen? You know, everybody's saying this and no, and I always say no. And guess what? Nothing bad ever happens. Never, you know? Nothing bad ever happens, you know? Yeah, we have hurricanes, but that's nature. That's hard. Yeah, we're going to have hurricanes, but people move beyond that. They recover from that. You know, sometimes we have to remember universal law, the law of rhythm. Nothing stays still. Things always change, and then they keep changing, and they change. They get bad, they get better. There is no absolute bad or good. There is only change, free will, free choice. So if you have a bad day today, tomorrow is going to be a good day perhaps. You know, if things happen. If you lose money today, you earn money tomorrow. Nothing is permanent. There's no reason to start treating your life as if something is going to be a permanent fixture in it in a negative way. No reason to do that, because if you do that, you're going to attract it. So try not to feed into that. Have a great outlook on life. Keep doing what you need to do. And if you can, put yourself in a position to where you have the authority, the power, the resources to become one that controls those with causes. And then you have a free choice to control them or not. But you will sure not be a part of them. Okay? So I'll see y'all later.